LAPD contact Anchorage Police Department to treat me, to do the work. So Anchorage Police Department was I noticed it's a whole law enforcement system is playing like that. And were just like, you know, who were Susanville top government member told me that I involved with the cartel, and LA Internal Affairs cartel or something like that. He told me that I involved with the cartel, and all I involved was LASSEN College, and then at the time, and then police member who did it. Okay, so they might be the cartel line. Okay, and maybe because I don't know, because this is the first time that I'm going through. Okay. So I don't know, but all I know is, once I upload the LASSEN College, I think, you know, it's a LASSEN College, you know, post that I made at the, you know, Facebook. Once I upload it, and then the the Anchorage member who also play the network behind their uniform, and let him to, you know, screw my minivan, like, you know, mechanically. So I turned the engine, and it was getting hot, it was not working. So I called the police, and then those two persons came, Josh and, you know, the Josh, and let's see, okay, it's a Josh, and then it's a Browning. Yeah, it's a Browning. Those two people came. Josh is more like Muhammad, and, you know, Browning was Espanol side. And then because I think, you know, Browning was about, you know, from the moment Mr. Browning, the moment he was stepping in, and he was against me, I think due to the post that I made. Okay, and then Josh was Muhammad, and he tried to trick me. Usually Mexican American, they stay behind it, and other people is doing the work. Caucasian did the work, black did the work, you know. They let other people to do the work, but they usually, maybe it's their characteristic, maybe it's their trend, so I don't know. So Mr. Browning was just sitting there, and, you know, I could leave, and then he want me to leave. But Josh was trying to trick me, and then he was, I think you're paranoid. Look at my life right now. They were doing it moment after moment, okay? They were, you know, it's my money. You know, who's playing is the police. They never investigated it. In common sense, you know, people think that police take care and, you know, things like that, but that's not the case of US. Now I know. That's why it's not my word. People were saying that they haven't like that decade after decade. Knowing in 2023, while I was in South Korea, I've been keep on knocking on the police department. They bust the whole building where I was staying. Okay, a few months later. That's what the police system, and that's the common sense that we have. But in US, it's different. And yes, there was an event in South Korea, and law enforcement took care. So they moved to China. So China law enforcement took care. So they moved to Cambodia, and then other third country. So, you know, once it's getting big, at least the law enforcement is taking care. That is a common sense that, you know, we have. But the line that I involve is a police play within the police whole system, and they have the line. That line never have been taken care, but has been expanding decade after decade. So now, because of one of their member, the police who did my LASSEN College in 2018 and University of Toronto in 2008, and also the public, LASSEN College, they want me to leave. Okay, now my identity has been exposed. Now people know the truth. Okay, because people know the truth, they want me to leave. If people do not know the truth, then it's okay for me to stay. But since right now whole world knows truth, who played the misconduct is the police. So everybody knows the truth, okay? Police screw my life. If I didn't come to US, then I would have just going to live normally. They ruin whole life. They play with the citizen. Now they were not only ruining, intensively, they even want to snatch. They even want to snatch the asset. That's the U.S. police line, okay? They were trying to get my house. That's what is going on, okay? Now they want to snatch. They got their money. They let England police to get their money from the China who was playing in there, and then they got the Venezuela back, and also my house. Also my house. Let's see. Oh, hello. This is Hannah. Yeah, you find that out what is going on, okay? And then call me, what what repair that I need. It has been done proposed. They already vandalized my tire in May 2024. So I had it installed over there. I spent like a 480 something over there. And then they did it again because I uploaded the LASSEN college, fact. The live scan, and they like the whole world, but I upload the fact, the true fact. That's why they did it. Flat tire, the police street people did it in last year, May 2024, and this is the second time that they screw my vehicle. It's I think the front tire, the better tire. I only, if you type my address, then it will pop it up. I installed last year May. Because they vandalized my tire, they slashed it, and then this time they. Okay, thank you, bye. Yeah, they did it to my auto last year. So since every whole world knows, they wanna continue by using their position power, they want to wrap it up. They want to continue. They want to wrap it up. Stop doing it, okay? I'm going to write a book. Stop doing it. And now whole world knows. Josh did it, and then I told him to. Since he warned you, do you want me to refer the doctor? Doctor lies too. Now maybe not, because I'm going to. If I need to, then I will. I'm a very honest person. And then I told Josh to write. Okay, what you see, so what you tell. And he didn't want to write. Then which means that's not really true. Okay, he cannot, while he cannot have so talking is okay, writing is not okay. And then, the Mr. Browning was standing behind it. And then I cannot, recording, I told him, since he tried to manipulate, may I record? And he said no. Then write it down what you said. And he didn't want to. He said he want to leave. I said leave. So do not try to run me up. The whole world knows, okay? Whole world knows who created the misconduct for Universal Toretto is the police. And then who also, LASSEN College, it has a definite, all these documents. You play. Is over my dead body. You already killed my mother. Due to police play, my mother has been passed away. And then you police wrap it up like mentally. That's why they, California, they try to do it to my son too. That's a police. That's a U.S. police. They never take care of their inside. They only excuse. Okay, I'm going to write a book. I don't care whether you continue to do your wrong way. I will write a book. Okay. Whole year. The harassment was amazing. That California police told Anchorage police to do it, okay, to wrap her up, okay, so that she screw her life. That's what it seems like. That's what it has been told, because the whole world knows. Give me a break, okay? If I didn't come to U.S., if I didn't come, you totally screw my life. 18 years. Police play with the street people, with my ex, with the Mr. Chang. They favor based on the racism. Mexican American, not Asian. They screw their life based on the racism the police has. And then they kill, they also harass whoever they are not connected to their line. They were just chopping up and stealing and ruining. That's what the police has been done in police, by the member, and they still playing, including Mr. Brown, knowing the real truth. While whole world knows my life of truth, don't they know? They know. They were doing it. They tried to manipulate. That's the U.S. police system, whole thing. And then now they only talking about the Venezuela, hiding what they are doing wrong. Okay.